For a man's life, purpose is so critical. For every man's life, purpose is so critical. And guess what? If a man lives without purpose, his life is meant for absolute damnation. Simply because he will engage in things to try and feed in the purpose within his life. He will try by all means to engage in groups, in clubbing, everything, womanizing, everything that he feels like will fulfill him, Without purpose, a man becomes a boy. That is all it is. You have to sit down with yourself and just be in a position of cultivating purpose from within. Simply because if you are a man listening to this and you're waking up every day going to a job, that is not your purpose. You have to understand that it is not your purpose. Your purpose is what you feel that from within you are just frosted when you are doing it. Like for me, making these videos, speaking to young men, I feel like I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life, man. I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life because I'm so freaking tired of seeing young men being lost. I'm so freaking tired of seeing men abandoning their families like freaking weirdos. I'm so freaking tired of all this shit. I feel like doing this gives me the frost. It gives me a purpose for living, But if as a man out there, a common man out there, is not in a position of cultivating that purpose in his life, he won't get a significant reason for going through this life. And because of that, he doesn't have a clear direction of what he really wants to do. And this man ends up being in a situation whereby he turns out to be like a boy seeking happiness in every other thing that he does. And anything that is not bringing him happiness, guess what? He will try by all means to evade it. Anything that is discomfortable, uncomfortable, everything that is pushing him hard, like everything that is pushing him to the limits will be outrageous to this kind of a man. He will only be in a position of sitting down and just thinking of, how can I be happy? How can I find a woman who will make me happy, How he will become so freaking self-centered in such a way that this dude cannot go out there and just serve humanity. Because that is who we are as men. We are here to serve humanity, We are here to serve our wives and ensure that we give them the best quality life ever. We are here to serve our children to ensure that they live the best life that we have never lived. We are here to serve our nation to ensure that everybody around us is in good condition in every other way, But if we are not in a position of attaching our lives to purpose as men, we end up becoming so self-centered and we start seeking happiness in everything. You start going smoking weed in the name of vibes. You start womanizing or going to clubs, having sex aimlessly in the name of fun and all this stuff, It's simply because you don't have anything you can sit down for and just work for it without even needing a break, without getting tired, without, I know you can understand the sense of frosted whereby when you're doing something that you really like to do, And as a matter of fact, that is true. We may be in a position of doing things that we really love to do, but guess what? Those things that we really have to do are not the only ones that can contribute to what we really want. What we really want may also come with things that we don't even want to do, but we just have to do it, As a man, you have to elevate in such a way that you're in a position of doing things that you don't even want to do, but they just have to be done, That is all it is. But without purpose, you can never be in a position of forcing yourself to do such kind of things simply because you're already soft. You cannot handle hard things, because your life isn't attached to meaning, I was listening to Bedros Kulian back in the days. He was talking about how he bought a dog and all this, a good German Shepherd and all this. And the trainer told him that if you don't engage this dog, if you don't give it a purpose, a sense of life, a sense of existence, maybe protecting you, greeting you in the morning, sitting, rolling, and all this stuff these dogs does, if you don't give it a sense of meaning, it will start digging holes in your backyard. It will start scratching your backyard and all this stuff and destroying everything in the backyard simply because it doesn't have any purpose of existence. The same thing with men, it is just the same thing. If you don't attach yourself to something that you really want to do in life, if it is living in that mansion, building that company, being a shelter for people, in terms of building a corporation whereby you can give a lot of people jobs and just build that community of togetherness, if you cannot attach your life to such kind of a purpose in life, guess what? As a man, you'll just go there and start digging holes in your life. You won't focus on your health because you will be eating garbage meals, you will be eating snacks like freaking weirdos. I feel so freaking painful seeing young men going out there and grabbing chips and all this. We are not women, man. We are not women. You shouldn't be eating such kind of shit, man. Women are the ones who should be seeking such kind of happiness in snacks and all this shit. We are not women and we are not children. We are men. We do what we have to do, we must do, regardless of how we feel. We have to eat correctly, regardless of the sweetness of food, You shouldn't be in a position of just looking into happiness and all this shit. If you find yourself seeking happiness in everything that you do, then you are fucked. You are fucked, bruv. That's a clear sign that your impulses are just controlling you. But if you are a man enough, you will sit down and just do what you're supposed to do. You won't be eating snacks simply because in the next freaking 5 years you'll be overweight and you'll be probably bedridden because of your fat. You have to understand, we have to be jacked, we have to be rich, we have to do everything. Our happiness comes from serving humanity, And if we don't serve humanity and we serve just ourselves, we are done. We are freaking done. That is what it is. People, you have to go out there and just focus on serving the humanity, servitude, especially for men, simply because I've seen a lot of men. Because ukiangalia Kenya, hii Kenya yote, hakuna mtu unaweza enda ukose a guy who is like a full kijiji out there, young men that just drinking, pubbing, doing everything. All this shit that doesn't make any sense. All over Kenya, by the way. That's what it is. Why? Because these men don't have purpose. They haven't yet attached their lives to purpose. They think life is all about happiness, They call that now happiness. They don't know they are destroying themselves. And that is actually stupid. That is so foolish, man. You have to understand. We are here to live for something, We're not here to just go and pub and play grabbers and, have sex with a lot of women and all this shit. We're not here to do that, We're here to do what we are here to do from within. And I know each and every one of us watching this, you know clearly what you really want. We know it. You just have to just sit down and just do what you're supposed to do. If it is cutting off those friends who are freaking just delaying you, if it means to destroy that TV that you watch movies on, if it means to destroy everything that is standing in your way, that is all it is. That is what it is. You have to force yourself. Because as a man, there is no cheat code in this. There's no strategy. You just have to wake up and just say, I quit this shit. I quit watching porn. I quit smoking weed. I quit having sissified friends and all this. You just have to wake up and just force yourself to stick to that. Force yourself, because there's no strategy, no counseling, no shit, nothing. You just have to sit down by yourself and just force your mind to actually do what you are supposed to do. That is all it is. That will work. Be the best version of yourself. We have to go over here and just win, because that's who we are. We are men. We conquer everything in our way. We are the savages, and we are here to protect the humanity. We have to be the best. We have to serve humanity with all we have. We have to stop being self-centered and just focus on purpose. Do what we are supposed to do here on earth, so that when we die, we go 6 feet under. We go down for a reason, We go down leaving a mark here on earth, saying that this nigga passed through this earth. This dude is a freaking stud, man. Billions of people died back in the days, but a few of them have instilled their name in history simply because they lived purposefully. But those who didn't, they are done. They are not known. They are long forgotten, man. They are long forgotten. And that is just what it is. Be the best. Just go out there. Try to attach your life to purpose, because that is what it will take. Be the best version of yourself. I really love you guys. Especially young men. We have to fight and we have to win. That is all it is. Be the best. Adios.